Hi guys, remember me? You remember me? Yes, we did some beef together, and I decided that I maybe would have just done the ugali with you. This is because after all, we will need the ugali. They will need the ugali for lunch. So I decided to do the ugali with you guys. And that's why I've come back. I didn't know I'd come back, but I've come back. It is an immediate reaction to hunger because I felt now I've cooked the beef. What are we going to eat the beef with? So I decided to do the ugali. And guys, do you know what ugali is? Ugali is what we are going to cook today. What I'm going to cook with you. So what you do is you put boiled water. For those that don't know, guys, you are just wondering, since she's telling us that she's cooking ugali. Do you know there are people who don't know? There are people who don't know what ugali is. And those are the people I'm talking to today. I want to put some boiled water in the sufuria. Usually I boil my water separately. Ready. Oh, it's too hot. Oh. So guys, I've put boiled water in that. And I think it's not enough. I need to cook for 3 people, so let me add some. Let me add some boiled water. So I'm saying my unga is still in the big sack, but anyway. Oh, so I've added some water because I need some ugali for the 3 of us. We are 3 in this home at the moment. So guys, it's now that I'm going to add some flour and cook. So let me remove something to fetch. You know, in a kitchen that has no space, you have to improvise. So I'm trying to think because look at where I'm fetching my flour from. I'm fetching it from my bag, but I'm going to put this unga in a container. The flour is unga in a container because this flour is the one from the mill, the posho mill. We call it the posho mill. Yeah, we ground the maize to get this flour. So that is the bag. So what you do is you put a quantity that you are sure will not. And I usually hold my pot like that. I hold my pot like that. Guys, were you taught by your parents how to do ugali? Were you ever taught? Because let me tell you, I'm an expert. An expert I am. Because there are people who don't know how to make ugali. So what you do is you mix the hot water with flour. And make sure that it doesn't form the, what do you call those things that it forms. You have to mix it well anyway, just the way you mix when you're doing chapos, the way you mix flour. And you know what, I don't like very hard ugali. No, I don't. My ugali has to be soft, very soft if possible. So I add my flour very carefully. Right now I'm going to add a little, just to make it harden just a bit. But I'm careful that I don't make it very hard because it becomes very difficult to eat it when it is hard, and that is for me. There are people who love it hard, and they'll say this ugali is too soft. There are people who love it hard. So what you do is you do like this. You see? Oh, do you make ugali in your country? This is Kenya, where we love the flour. The place is corn that is grinded into flour, maize, and it's our staple food almost. I think it is the staple food anyway, because we are the ugali people. In fact, even when during the campaigns, you had every Kenyan saying, "Yeah, in order to vote for you, we need you to reduce the price of flour," because this is the meal in every homestead, the ugali. So you keep turning it, smoothing it like this, and I'll show you how it looks. I know you are not seeing the inside of it from there. I'll show you how it looks, because at some point you leave it to settle for about a minute or two before turning it again. And before you leave it, you have to make sure it is smooth. Don't leave it with those lumps, yeah. Don't leave it with lumps. Smoothen it like that. I'm lucky to have this holder. You know, with this holder, the fire does not burn your hands. So I'm lucky to have it. And I've always told you that I bought it from a hawker. But they are there in markets. This is metal. It's made of metal. So you smoothen it up like that. Let me show you. I'll show you how I smoothen my ugali. Let me show you. At one point you smoothen it like that. Do you see? And leave it for about 2 minutes. Why we smoothen it like that is because we don't want the heat to escape. In fact, we smoothen it completely on the sides so that the heat does not escape. Make sure the pot is in the middle of the fire. So that's the way we leave it. We leave it now like for 2 minutes. It's like a minute now. And then we turn it. So after how many turnings will this ugali be ready? Maybe you're asking yourself that. After how many turnings will this ugali be ready? It is going to be turned about 3 turnings. 3 turnings with medium heat. You can see the flame that I'm having here. You see, you just turn, smoothen it again. That's why you shouldn't make it very hard from the initially you shouldn't make it very hard, because you need to smoothen it like in the middle of the cooking. And again, plaster it up again like that, so that heat does not escape. When you are plastering it up like that, you are making sure that the heat from the flame, the heat just remains inside the pot, so it cooks. You know, this is just cooking without water, so make sure that the heat is there. I'll put this one here. Okay. So, do people wear aprons when cooking? I'm not an apron person. So this is the time now. You leave it for about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Then you smoothen again. And on the third one, then it will be completely smooth. In the meantime, I'll show you how my broth is. This broth is not for today. This broth is for, it's an everyday broth that, you know, you cook it, you boil it for hours, so that you get the bone marrow out of the bones. Let me show you how my broth is doing. And wow, look guys, look, that is my broth. Oh, very hot. So those bones, they are cow hoofs and cow legs, washed and burnt and washed and very clean, and then you buy them, you boil. You can see the way they are boiling. You can see the way they are boiling. Let me show you the pieces. You see, these are bones from a cow. Look. So guys, that is what I'm boiling there for my morning. So ask me what I put in my broth. In my broth, I'll love to flavor my broth. So I will always put black pepper and some salt. So it's time to turn my ugali. Some salt, black pepper, some salt, and what else? Yeah, just those two. I just add those two. I don't add these other ingredients in my broth. I just want black pepper and salt. And then when it cooks completely, I'll not just remove it there and put in a cup and drink. I'll leave it to settle and get cold, so that I put it in the freezer. When I put it in the freezer, guys, you know, I'll now empty this and leave the bones to boil a second time. But the broth that I will remove, I'll put it in the freezer and wait for it to. I'll wait for it to harden, you know, to get very cold. To harden. Then I'll come, remove it from the freezer, and I'll scoop the fat from the top. That way you'll scoop very easily. You remove the, you know, the fat comes to the top. Put it in a container where you can scoop it. I'll show you the process when it's ready. So you scoop the fat, put it somewhere in a container, then it remains clear broth without fat. And now that is now very good for the body, because those fats are the fats that will come out of this is somehow a lot. So to avoid the fats, I do that. That is me. There are people who love the fat. I don't. And then when I boil the bones, I'll remove the bone marrow and eat it. Wow, guys. Woo, I'm telling you a story instead of showing you. But it is not cooked. That bone marrow will come out, and you may look at it like it's yuck, but no. It's very beneficial for the body. Because of the joints, body joints, I'll remove it. I'll remove the bone marrow and eat. And that is how we take care of our beautiful bodies. So let me see if my ugali is ready. That ugali is ready. That ugali is ready. So I'm just getting a container to put it. So because it's ready, I'm gonna show you now how it is. And here is my ugali. Wow, see the way it looks like. It's ready now. And guys, thank you for cooking with me. For those that do not know how to prepare ugali, you have seen. That's how we prepare our ugali here. Now, it's just a matter of warming some greens, because they are leftovers from last night. And I don't know if they'll be enough for us. They are not much. It's spinach, so I don't want my spinach for a long time. Just few minutes, and then I'm through. So guys, thank you. Would you please subscribe to this channel? It costs you nothing to subscribe, just a love offering. And for those that know this channel and have become friends to this channel, thank you for watching my videos. For the new ones, you are welcome to subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. And guys, we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.